Hi everyone, it's BDevine and welcome to Divine Miracles channel and the Tarot mini forecast this week for the earth signs, and that's Capricorn, Taurus and Virgo. And this is coming to you on the peak of the Lion's Gate, which is completely open right as we speak on the 8th of the 8th. And if you don't know much about the Lion's Gate, I made a video about this and I've also written about this on my website too. But I am using the Green Witch Tarot, the Green Witch Tarot this week because we couldn't really see the pictures of the other one that I chose, and hopefully you can see these. So we're using those, and we're also doing a bonus message for all of the earth signs at the end of the video, so stay tuned to that for that. So Capricorn, starting off with you guys, let's see what's coming up this week. Okay. Alright, Capricorn. Alright, the Five of Chalices, okay, which is also the Five of Cups. I'm just going to put them cards down. And the Five of Cups is an emotional card. All of the cups do represent emotion in our life. And Five of Cups is traditionally speaking about something that has left your life or something that is moving away from your life, and it's been causing you that bit of sadness within yourself. Maybe you've been reaching out to someone and not really getting an answer, or you've been thinking about a past love or a past life situation and it's sort of haunting you. And this is a time where you need to allow those emotions to come to the surface in order to have complete clearing. Sometimes there are hidden things within us that we don't realize are bothering us so much until we start getting this release happening, or maybe we're talking with someone and they help us get to that release point. The Five of Cups does indicate, though, even though you are perhaps in a place of sadness right now in your life or within yourself, to allow yourself to feel. Don't squash this down, because perhaps in the past that's something that you do, is every time an emotion comes up you're like, oh, I'm not going to cry, I'm not going to get upset about that, and you push it all back down. And this is just saying to allow this to come out, because you really fully want to get yourself into a state where you are feeling amazing within yourself, and you're sick and tired of feeling that little bit of stress that's always hinting there in the background, and you're also hurting over the way that people have treated you. And this is your opportunity to see how awesome that you really are, and that you can do things on your own, and independence really is key for you. If you find your independence within yourself, then and you're looking for a partner perhaps, then this is what's going to attract the right partner, is your own independence and how you do things, and it is a strength for you. There is like a hare here, or a rabbit, and as we know, rabbits do everything really quickly. So this is indicating that your time is coming where things are going to quickly begin to change for you. But please allow yourself to feel. It's not always going to be this way, but the more that you allow yourself to release, the deeper your healing is going to be. Okay, so that is the message for Capricorn. And now for Taurus. Okay, let's have a look. Taurus. All right, good shuffle. Okay, all right. All right. Taurus. The Queen of Pentacles is here in your card, and this generally indicates someone who is maybe a little bit older. Maybe this is your mum. If your mum is an earth sign as well, this could be indicating her. But generally the card speaks of trustworthy actions and being sure that that's how you're portraying yourself. It also indicates a woman who perhaps you can confide in over some financial things, or maybe she's giving you some financial assistance. But there is a bird in the tree here. Excuse me. And that is a like a peace dove. And so this is offering you, because it's right above you, it is offering you a chance for peace in your life, and that is the best course of action for you at the moment. There's also an indication that perhaps you've been wanting to move into a new direction and everything hasn't been working out for you. You know, maybe you've wanted to buy a house, or you wanted to move house or something, and that hasn't seemed to have been working, and that's because there's something better that is around the corner for you. There's something that you perhaps haven't been looking at that is going to come into focus over the next week or so. And it's also time to make sure that your finances and your bills and all that kind of thing is in order. And if you're having issues with those kinds of situations, that there is someone there that's going to help maybe put a budget in place, or help you get yourself together. I'm also feeling for some people, if they are looking for a relationship in their life, then it shows that the person that they're going to meet will have these qualities of the Queen of Coins. And sometimes we meet people that are really nice and really good, but they're not always the sort of people that we have a relationship with. Whatever the case, this person is here to help you, and help you to grow, help you to shift, help you to move. And I was just looking at the face, and yeah, she's looking up at that, she's looking right up at that bird, and indicating that there is a peaceful resolution for you coming. Try not to hold too tightly, like don't put all your eggs in one basket. You know, don't hold tightly to something that you really, really want. Just be willing to have the best thing for you to happen. And even if you don't get what you want, it's because there is something better for you out there. Make sure you're grounding yourself. This is really important for all earth signs. And, you know, ground yourself, spend some time in nature, and really get a feeling, you know, work on your feelings that little bit more, instead of letting the mind get carried away with you, okay? But this is good news. This is good news coming, and a peaceful resolution here, okay? And for Virgo, okay, so some people, Virgos, are having their birthday soon. Here we go. Virgo. Alright, so Virgo is the 10 of Athames, or the 10 of Swords, and we're really getting, for some people in these readings today, this complete ending phase. This is also a phase of feeling like the world is against you. This can be a very conflicting card for you. Maybe you've been going through a lot of different mental stress and strain, and things coming out of the blue, and it's making it really hard for you to focus. This is showing you just that it is time for this independence, and it's time for yourself to pull back from the world a little bit. Perhaps you're getting yourself a little bit caught up in everything that's going on, and this has an effect on you physically as well as spiritually and mentally. The 10 of Swords is also a feeling that someone is really betraying you. You know, they're putting the knives in the back, kind of, so to speak. So I would say that this is also a good card for you of having some protection, making sure that you're shielding yourself, not giving into those darker thoughts, feelings and desires, not wanting to get revenge or anything like that, trying to let everything just flow in your life. And even though you may be going through a period of hurt at the moment, it's like the worst is behind you, things are going to get easier. Don't dwell on this feeling of uselessness, which is the word that just came into my head. Feeling like you can't do anything, that you can't move forward, that you can't make any changes because you feel everything goes wrong. This is saying don't give in to that right at this moment, and trust that everything has this higher purpose for you. And we're all trying to do this. We're all trying to get ourselves out of those old routines and into new ones. And this is really important for you at the moment too, especially because you've been going through so much. Okay, so I'm really curious as to see what the guidance is for all of the earth signs, because it seems like it's all quite similar here. So let me just shuffle these. Okay, earth. All right, let's take that one off the top. And that is the card for the earth signs. Look at this. Okay, so it is a feeling of people letting you down. It is a feeling of bad words being said, and you know, everything sort of seemingly to finish and end in your life. and it's left you feeling that little bit alone within yourself. But for the month of August, learn from these past mistakes that have happened. You know, try not to jump into things quickly. You know, take your time in life, and also try not to let all the worries of everybody else you know, penetrate your mind, you know, because there's enough going on in your own life, and that's the same for everyone, without, you know, sending out that empathy to all these other people as well, because that's where we can get ourselves really worn down. This is creating a cauldron here and sitting outside. Maybe it's time for you to have that alone time. Maybe you go on a 2-day weekend somewhere, and you know, you're just living in the elements to bring you back into a state of balance. Something is amiss in your life. There is, you know, something where, you know, you feel like everybody is against you, or maybe you've been against other people, and you know, you've been sending out negative things and you feel like you're getting it all back. It's time to cleanse and clear all of this, and you know, cleanse and clear yourself and your home and wherever you go, and asking for those universal energies to be there and cleanse out the old, so that you can really make a new start in your life, and focus on the goals that you want for yourself without the need for anyone else to be there. This is really important for you. Okay, so this month, take that time for yourself, and you know, cleanse and clear away anything that you don't need in your life anymore, and focus on new beginnings. You know, just keep focusing. This is a new beginning. I'm not going to go back to the old ways of things. I'm going to start everything completely different, because you want different things to come into your life. Okay, so August is a really good time because we have the portals of the energy really opening up, and the Lion's Gate, of course, is open right as we speak. And now's your time to surrender it all and really give over of yourself, especially with this full moon happening tonight as well. Okay, so those are the messages for the earth signs. I hope that you enjoyed them, and until the next time, it's goodbye for now. Bye.